Hi, I'm Osiri Wisdom, the lead pastor of the Wisdom Place Church. Welcome again to 100 Days of Wisdom. Today is day 61, and today I'm going to take from now till day 70, talking about the 10th progression, the processes, the steps a dysfunctional family goes through, the process that leads to dysfunctionality. And you need to listen to these processes and see how they work. Because when you understand how they work, you'll be able to, nip the whole thing in the bud. You'll be able to stop them before it goes so bad. So the first step to dysfunctionality of any family is number one, when there is a disconnection. When the family disconnects from God, they disconnect from their creator. The way God designed this, God never designed that we would do marriage, we would do family without Him. There is a manual He has created, and that manual is supposed to help us to achieve the things that we are doing. And when we understand that as a people, we begin to make sure that we watch that connection with God is constantly there. So when a family now start, doing things like they're not going to services, church together, they don't have devotion anymore, they're not worshiping, they're not praying, they're not doing anything that has to do with God anymore. After a while, the influence begins to go, cold. Let me put it this way. It's like a woman that cooks soup, and then she prepared powerful soup. You can apply to anything, okay? Powerful soup, and she did not warm it. She left it there 1 day, 2 days, 3. By the 4th day, you can't eat that food anymore. It's gone sour. The same thing, when you have lost connection with God, day 1, day 2, day 3. A man says, a week without contacting God makes you weak. If a week goes and you have not done any serious contact with God, it makes you weak. The same thing for a family. When a family begins to disconnect from God, it starts from there. So in other words, they talk about families that are under attack by the devil, right? Families are under attack. One of the beginning point is that the devil, first of all, tried to isolate that family from God. I'm sure you have watched on animal channels where you see a predator trying to get a prey. If it comes, maybe it's a lion trying to get these antelopes. What do the lion do? He will go and get into that head, and then they scatter. They usually pursue the one that has gone astray from the whole hairs, the head of the whole, maybe sheep or something. That's the same thing that happens in life when you are disconnected from God. A family member disconnects from God, gradually that family becomes weaker and weaker, because it's only God through the manual that can help us run the family. So I want to ask you, is your family already disconnected from God? Your wife, your husband, your children? That's a sign. It's the first process before a family begin to function in a negative way. I believe this is helping you, and I want you to do something about it. If you discover there's anything that is disconnecting you from God, find a way to reconnect yourself back to God. Disconnect from things or people that want to disconnect you from God. I believe this has been a blessing to you. I decree to you that your family will reconnect to God powerfully and functionally in the name of Jesus Christ. Please follow me on all my social media platforms, and also on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel and be a part of this. Be a part of my YouTube channel and click the notification button so you can know when we post any of the videos. I also want you to know that the book Reset is out. Right? It's out. It's being produced, but we're going to launch it actually on May 1. And I want you to realize this, that May 1 is a powerful day for you. May 1 is an essential time for you to look for this book and get it. And then buy, not just one, buy for your family. Pre-order so they can get, the discount that you deserve. I cherish you and I value you.